Children, there is an old song that goes, Bum 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 bum, Bombay Meri hai. Come to Bombay, Bombay Meri hai. Yes, Mumbai as it was known before. And now we all call it Mumbai. Amchi Mumbai. Last time I had promised you to take you on a trip to our city, Mumbai. Now we cannot go anywhere physically, but yes, I will take you on a virtual trip to all the landmark destinations, all the places, the important places that make Bombay or Mumbai such a wonderful, exciting place. So are you ready? Let's go and meet Mumbai Meri Jaan. I'm sure all of you have seen this. This is the Gateway of India. It looks really majestic, doesn't it? Now, it is built at Apollo Bandar, overlooking the Arabian Sea. It is just across the Arabian Sea. Stands the majestic Gateway of India. It is exactly what its name suggests. In the times of the British rule, ships used to come and dock at the gateway, used to come and halt there. And this was really the point from which people from outside the country entered India. So that is why it is called the Gateway of India. It was built in the year 1924 to welcome the British King George V and his Queen. Opposite the Gateway of India, I am sure if you have visited the Gateway, you have also seen this building, the Taj Mahal Hotel. Now, standing right across the Gateway of India is the majestic Taj Mahal Hotel, one of the most famous buildings and a big major tourist attraction of Mumbai city. This landmark building is also one of the most photographed structures of the city. People love to go and click their snaps in front of the Taj. It is a beautiful building, majestic, grand, and one of the most photographed places, the Gateway as well as the Taj Mahal. Now, what does this look like to you? Palace, castle? I'm sure nobody will say this is a railway station. Did you even guess that? I'm sure not. This is a landmark building which is the symbol of Mumbai city. Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus, or the CST as it is often called. Many trains to various places in India and even within Mumbai and Thane leave from the Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus. Earlier, in the British times, it was known as the Victoria Terminus or VT. It is also one of the busiest railway stations in the country. Did you know the first ever train that ran in India in the year 1853 was from Victoria Terminus? It was called VT or Boribandar to Thane. This is a majestic structure. It's a railway station and one of the busiest ones in the country. This is another majestic heritage building. That means it is important from the point of view of history. It is the BMC building. Now the BMC building means the Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation. BMC means Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation. It has the offices of the municipal corporation of the city. The BMC building houses the offices of the Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation. This grand structure was built in the year 1893 and it is a heritage building. Like I said, when we say heritage building, it is important from the point of view of history. The museum, what we call as Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Sangrahalaya. In the olden days, it was also known as Prince of Wales Museum. Now let us see the importance of this building. It's the main museum in Mumbai. It is located near the Gateway of India and was earlier known as the Prince of Wales Museum. In the year 1998, it was renamed. Earlier in British times, it was known as Prince of Wales. Afterwards, in 1998, it was renamed after the great Maratha king, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Now, what does it have? It holds a vast collection of artifacts or things like sculptures, paintings, weapons, household articles used in ancient times, olden times, jewelry, and many other things belonging to people living in ancient times. So it gives us a view, an understanding of how people lived, what are the things they used, or the paintings that they had, all this in the olden times. Wow, that is what comes to your mind when you see this picture. Do you know what this is? It is the Marine Drive, or it is also called the Queen's Necklace. Now, is it really a necklace? Looks like it, but let's see what it is. The Marine Drive is a stretch of a 3-kilometer road that is adjoining the sea in South Mumbai, right? Joined to the sea in South Mumbai, there is a road. It is a curved road. It is curved along the seashore and offers a wonderful view of the sunset. People go and sit there to watch the sunset. At night, the glittering lights, the shining lights over this arched road look like shining jewels or diamonds. When the lights are glittering in the night, it looks like they are diamonds or jewels. And that is why, because it is curved also, it is known as the Queen's Necklace. Again, one of the most photographed locations in Mumbai. I'm sure you must have seen it in many films before. This view of Mumbai. Now, this is the Tarapur Wala Aquarium. The Tarapur Wala Aquarium, known to be India's oldest aquarium, is home to nearly 2,000 fishes and other water animals. It is located at Marine Drive. We have just heard about Marine Drive, right? The Queen's Necklace. It is on that road only, and was built in 1951. The fishes here are placed in huge tanks, large tanks, and the aquarium has nearly 4 lakh visitors every year. Many people, children go use it as a day's picnic, and many parents also, many outstation visitors come and visit the aquarium. It's an interesting place. Now, these are the Elephanta caves. You see the murtis which are carved on the caves. Now, where is this Elephanta caves? Just a short boat ride from the Gateway of India. If you go to Gateway of India, there are boats which are going to Elephanta caves. On the Gharapuri Islands lies the ancient Elephanta caves. These caves have sculptures of ancient Hindu and Buddhist gods. They are a favorite tourist attraction. Many tourists, when they go to Gateway, they see the gate, they have snaps taken, and then they go to the Gateway of India. They go to the Gharapuri Islands or the Elephanta caves. And they are believed to be, these caves are believed to be more than 2,000 years old. Amazing, right? Now, Pudcha Varshi Lokarya. We all said this a few days back, right? This is the Girgaon Chowpatty, the beach at Girgaon. Just across the Marine Drive is the famous public beach, the Girgaon Chowpatty. It is a favorite among people who come here to enjoy the beautiful view. The scenery is beautiful and the sea breeze. This beach comes alive during Ganesh Visarjan, during Ganpati Visarjan. Thousands of people gather here to bid goodbye to their favorite god. You can also enjoy many exciting water sports here like water skiing, paragliding, etc. Now here we have the Kamla Nehru Park. You see the shoe house there, the boot house. It is one of the main attractions of this park. Now let's get some more information about this. The Kamla Nehru Park overlooking the Marine Drive. Now when you go to the Kamla Nehru Park, you can see the Marine Drive from the top because it is on top of the Malabar Hills. Kamla Nehru Park is on top of the Malabar Hills and is home to the famous shoe house, which is a favorite among children. The shoe house is favorite among children. Y'all can go from inside and go to the top of the shoe and watch. You see that small doorway like window like thing at the top? From there you can watch down. You can go from inside. There is a stairway that goes right up. When things are better and things become normal after this pandemic, you must tell your parents to take you to this park. It is a very nice and interesting place. Now, again, I'm sure many of you have gone here, the Siddhivinayak temple. This is at Prabha Devi. The Siddhivinayak temple is at Prabha Devi and is one of the most visited places of worship in Mumbai. It is one of the most famous temples or churches. Amongst temples, this is one of the most visited and is dedicated to Mumbai's favorite god, the elephant-headed Lord Ganesha. The main deity or the main god here is Lord Ganesha. The word Siddhivinayak itself suggests Vinayak is the name of Ganpati. So I'm sure many of you have visited this place. Now, this is the Nehru Planetarium. See there in the right hand side of this you can see there are shows about planets and stars and different heavenly bodies. When you visit Nehru Planetarium, you can see all these shows. The Nehru Planetarium at Worli, built in 1977 with the idea of developing in the minds of children the love for science and the study of stars, planets and the universe. It is mainly built so that children can learn about all these things, all the planets and the stars and the movement of the planets and stars and all that. There are regular shows held here about space travel, eclipses, movement of planets, etc. in many languages. It's not just in English or Hindi, in Marathi, Gujarati, there are shows held here. And it is an interesting place for the children to visit and learn about astronomy. Astronomy is the science of studying about stars and planets. Again, when things are better, you must visit this place with your parents. Here is the Nehru Science Center. It is just across the Nehru Planetarium. It is again in Worli. You see the shape of the building? It looks like a pineapple, right? Okay. Right across the Nehru Planetarium in Worli is another amazing building that was constructed to develop. Now, why was it developed? What was the idea behind developing this science center? Is the love for science in the minds of people, especially young students. This building, designed like a pineapple, has many science exhibits There are many exhibits which you can actually handle and learn many wonderful things. There are lectures, there are people who will teach you many different things about science, and you can actually touch and feel them and work with them to learn about science. Here is the Haji Ali Dargah. It is built in the midst of the sea. Can you see that? There's water all around. Just off the sea coast at Worli, on a small patch of land, lies the Haji Ali Dargah. It is dedicated to a Muslim saint, Baba Haji Ali. It is nearly 600 years old, and people from various walks of life, not just Muslims, Hindus and people of other faiths also visit this dargah. Now, the Sanjay Gandhi National Park. It is also called the Borivali National Park. The Sanjay Gandhi National Park is one of the major national parks that exists within a metro city. Within a city, it is one of the biggest parks that exist. Located at Borivali in Mumbai, it is a protected forest area that is home to many kinds of birds, butterflies and animals. In this area is a protected forest area, like you cannot hunt or kill animals here in this. It is an area which is specially made for animals so that they feel safe there. You can go and visit, but hunting of animals or troubling them is not allowed. Here you can go on a joy ride around the park in the toy train called Van Rani. You can go on a lion safari where you may spot lions and other wild animals roaming amongst the trees. You can choose to go on a boat ride in the lake. There is a lake inside where you can go in a paddle boat. And you can also have a relaxing picnic. There are huge trees, lot of space to play, so you can have a picnic under the trees. It's a favorite picnic place. For a day's picnic, this is a wonderful place for Mumbaikars. See this toy train to the left. It is called Van Rani. It goes around the park, and when you can see different things in the park. It's a huge area. Some people find it difficult to walk, so they can go on this train. Now, the Mount Meri Church. I'm sure this also is a place where many of you might have gone for the Bandra Fair. Situated on a hilltop in Bandra, the Mount Meri Church draws visitors from all religions. Again, just because it is a church doesn't mean only Christians go. Muslims and Hindus also go, Parsis also visit this church. It comes alive in September when the famous Bandra Fair is held here. The feast here begins in September, and then it is a favorite because all people like to go to the Bandra Fair. It offers a wonderful, it is just across the Arabian Sea at Bandra. So again, when you see from the top, it offers a wonderful, see, you can see the sea behind. It offers a wonderful view of the sea. You can see the boats and the ships docked over there. And it is a very soothing and a very nice and a calm place. The Mount Meri Church. Now this is your project. Children, at any shop you will find all these landmarks which we have discussed now. You will find something of a picture chart like this. It may not exactly be this, but you will find some picture chart about Mumbai. Now select one in which these places are given, and you will be making a small picture book of these places of this project. Your project is named Mumbai Meri Jaan, and I will show you a sample of how a project is to be made in the next lesson. Thank you. Have a nice day.